Hello and welcome to this coffee cup reading. This is going to be pick a pile. Pile number 1 is going to be this blue cup. Well, not blue cup, but this cup with the blue flowers and this tortoise. Pile number 2 will be this cup with the red flowers and this dolphin. So this is going to be your weekly reading for the 9th to the 15th of June. So you can pause this video till you decide which cup you're going to pick. You can also choose to listen to both the piles and take whichever messages resonate with you. It's also raining, so you might be hearing a lot of thunderstorms, and there are a lot of birds chirping in the background, which is quite nice as well. So I will be back with pile number 1, which is this one, and I'll also be pre-selecting your cards. So I will see you in your reading. Okay, so I'm going to be taking cards for pile number 1. That was quick. We had 2 cards that just fell out. These were too many, so I'm going to reshuffle. Pile number 1. All your cards are just jumping out today. I'm also guided to take this Moonology deck. Pile number 1. Okay, and now I'm going to take cards for pile number 2. Pile number 2. This is the fastest the cards have all jumped out. Very excited. Barely had to shuffle. Okay, so these are your cards. We'll be back with pile number 1. Welcome pile number 1. This is for those of you who chose this cup with the blue flowers and the tortoise. This is going to be for the week of the 9th to the 15th of June. I'm seeing something like a mountain, a snow-capped mountain, the Himalayas. Maybe you're traveling somewhere up north, or you're going to a cold place or somewhere where there's a lot of snow. And just as I said that, there was this huge thunder rumbling. I'm also seeing a smiley face, a 2D smile. I'm also getting something like, a canine popping up. Maybe you're getting your smile corrected or your teeth corrected. There's also this small little heart. Okay, so there could be like a romantic gesture that's coming in. It could be a proposal. It could just be two people going out on a romantic date night. I just heard there's going to be a lot of activity this coming week. Something to do with water sports, a water slide. I'm seeing here like a big vulture. I'm also getting the image of a vulture with reading glasses. So I'm getting like an old soul or a teacher. It could also be a legal counsel. So maybe you are an advisor, a counselor, a mentor, a financial advisor, or you're going to be going to somebody for advice regarding any of these things. I also, when I first opened, I'm also getting the image like a phoenix rising from the ashes. But here I'm getting that like the flames have extinguished. So it means you have reached a certain point, or you have completed a certain part of your project or a certain part of your healing. Like you have completed something, okay? And it's giving me the energy of the flames are now cooling down. There's a cooling off period. So there's also a period of rest after a period of hard work and toil. Okay, that's what I'm getting, like the fire cooling down. Also, like I'm getting the message of fire and ice. For somebody, this could also be a lot of heat in the body. If you've been suffering from acidity, stomach burn, okay, maybe you're taking some sort of medication to help with that. I heard reflux, especially here because there's like a empty portion in the middle of the torso. I also heard something like something being removed. It could be a gallbladder stone or some like an appendicitis where you're removing the appendix. So something being removed from, the midsection of the body. But I definitely see this as a period of rest after a period of hard work or something, but a sense of completion. This is also giving me the child in the womb. Okay, so this could be like the 6th month or the 7th month of a pregnancy. It's giving me the energy of a female child as well. Okay, somebody who is going to look a lot like the mother. It's giving me very similar features. There could be twins as well. It's like something resting in like a cocoon. I heard like a lightning rod or a staff. So if this is not actual lightning, it's showing me the energy of like the energy of the wands, or like a magic wand, where you kind of flick something and bring it into actualization. Again, manifestation, a creative force. So putting your plans into action. I'm seeing here what looks like the ball, but like rugby or something. The brown and the white stitches. So something about rugby, soccer, or one of those sports could be significant. It's like a broken, well, it can't be broken, but like a ball that has maybe a hole or something and it's being stitched up. This could also be shoes, running shoes. Maybe you need to buy new running shoes. Something being worn out and it's being stitched together again. It could also be clothes, maybe some clothes that need altering. I'm getting Horus, Horus. Again, I'm seeing the staff here. I'm seeing a crescent moon. We also have the full moon on the 9th, which is in 2 days, or whenever you're watching this. I'm hearing something has been established. Okay, it's like how when you go to war, or once you've reached a destination, say like when you go up the mountain and you reach up your destination or your goal, they go and like hoist the flag. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. Like I said, again, completion, something being done, something being like the groundwork of something being laid, and you having passed that phase. I'm seeing 2 idols in one. I'm seeing Lord Ganesha, and I'm because of the trunk, but I'm also seeing Lord Krishna with the feathers. So that could be of some symbolism to you. I'm seeing a half human and a half crocodile or a half alligator. It's kind of strange, but like I said, there's this energy of duality. I heard throw caution to the wind. Something about being flexible and adaptable. Coming back to this message of duality, it's like everything is made of the basic material, which is energy. And it's the different forms that we give it, right? That's the manifestation that we give it in different forms. So how you use your basic material, how you use your resources is up to you. I'm getting like rather than going against the current, learn to flow with the current and use it to your advantage. Because when you go up against the current, you have to use a lot of energy. It's going to be very tiring and frustrating. Versus if you go with the flow, and if there's a current, you're going to actually get to your goal a lot faster. There's a energy of resistance that's coming up for someone, and it's asking you to be flexible. It's also asking you to be more smart and practical regarding some decision in your life. If someone's being very adamant, this could be you or someone else, you need to kind of rework the way you're doing something. This is reminding me of a bracelet or a bangle, this particular image. Again, it reminds me of the Earth's magnetic force, with this void here. Something about you need to find balance, a way to balance something to keep it together. This could be talking about a relationship, a friendship, or something else in your life. Finding a middle ground. It's funny, but this reminds me of this tortoise, this is the head. Of course, it's in the other way. This also gives me the energy of the full moon. It's just so perfect. Immediately, I got this as the energy of an octopus. This being the body, and these are the various hands or limbs or whatever you call them. So, multitasking, being in different places at once. I heard the ability to shape shift, the ability to time travel. And this could also be like setting up your business in different parts of the country or different parts of the world. You know, maybe somebody is taking over a franchise, or maybe like you are looking at having multiple outlets for your business or shop or whatever you have. So it gives me the energy of your branching out your business. This is also like a kangaroo that's leaping and jumping, but it's a very fun energy. It's giving me the energy of like you're really enjoying your business, you know, and your business can be fun. It doesn't have to be a chore. The alphabet Z, the alphabet Y. I just heard like go after your dreams. Make it happen. I just heard don't like sit in the back. Don't be like a backbencher. Go after your dreams. And also remember to have fun at the same time. The alphabet L. I just heard like for someone you could have investors coming in. Like they want to invest with you in your business, in your venture. I just heard be careful of sharks or loan sharks. So you want to be careful about lending money. This could be for someone specific. I'm seeing something here like a barbecue party. I just see a lot of people like grilling meat. This could be like somewhere outdoors. This also looks like fishing. It's like this man caught a really big fish. So metaphorically speaking, it could be like you have nailed a really good account or a customer. It could be having very high profile clients for your business as well. Just got the energy of a nightingale, like a bird. Or maybe you are a singer and you have a very melodious voice. Something to do about your voice could be significant. So I don't know if you're a speaker, or I also got like TV anchors. You know, if you're into a field to do with media or something, your voice makes a presence. Okay, so make sure that you're doing so. So whether it's by singing or if there's some other profession where you're required to speak, you would do well. The message I'm getting is because your eyes are closed, it's telling me to tell you that don't keep your talent hidden. Okay, bring it out into the world. The world wants to hear your voice. The world wants to hear what you have to say. So we have the astral house of success. Peacock, beware of great pride. We have the month of January. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. The carrot, an opportunity or a windfall. Yeah. There's a message that I'm getting. Somebody may be like dangling the carrot in front of you, and you need to be careful of the offers that you decide to choose or pick. So be mindful. Okay. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. A vase with a secret admirer. You know, there was a little heart, so there's definitely romance in the air. So maybe somebody might actually tell you their feelings. And then we have haystack with karma. You will reap what you have sown. Wow. So we have romance again. And we have don't stop. Like I said, don't stop, don't give up, because success is yours and you have amazing opportunities coming to you. But like they said, beware of the sharks. You need to be mindful with whom you invest, with whom you spend your time, with whom you share your information, right? Sometimes we don't know what someone's intentions are. So you're doing great. You just need to be mindful and you need to be aware not to get overly tempted with offers, you know. So read the fine print, literally. And we have the full moon in Gemini. Oh wow, I think that's this one. It says the answers you need are coming. Wonderful. All right, that was your reading, group number 1. I hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, take care. Welcome, group number 2. This is for those of you who chose this cup with the dolphin. Maybe I'll just move this out of the way. Yeah, this is better. All right. This is for the 9th to the 15th of June. Okay, I heard first thing ballet shoes. Okay, this could be dancing. This could also be about that either you're a very graceful person or this is asking you to be graceful in your interactions with people. It could also be treading carefully. Literally and figuratively speaking. I'm seeing something here that looks like a hot air balloon. There are also these lamps, I don't know what it's called in English, which is, you know, you light a candle and then it floats away. It's a very pretty looking thing, balloon. I don't know what it's called exactly. This is also giving me the energy of wishes, okay, that you have made a wish and you've let it go and you're letting the universe answer your prayers now. And there's another one as well. So there's a lot of balloons, but with both of these I get the energy of, you know, there's like at least 2 to 3 things that you've been asking for and praying for. So something about wishes and manifestation. Maybe somebody has a birthday coming up, you have a birthday wish, something that you've been asking for. There's something to do with shoes. I don't know if it's skating or boots. Maybe you want some fancy pair of shoes for your birthday. Water signs could be significant here. So Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. This is like a beautiful seahorse or like this beautiful sea creature. It gives me something very like oriental. Okay, this may not actually exist now, but it's like a very mythical creature. This probably is found on like those oriental I'm not getting the name. I don't know if it's Chinese or something else. They're probably available on like art and their crockery or something. It's something very, very beautiful. So something exotic, okay? Maybe there's something exotic in the next week. I'm seeing a starfish. I'm getting again the energy of the star. So something about wishes and manifestations coming true. And the universe, the message was like to graciously accept what comes through. And I'm also hearing like whether it's in your favor or not, like graciously accept, because the universe knows what's for your highest good. I'm also seeing a horse here. So Chinese year of the horse. There's a horse and a lion. I'm also getting Leo and Taurus. I'm seeing a huge angel with wings here. You're extremely protected. Okay, that's the first thing I want to say. I'm getting something like seraphim. Okay. I don't know if you've been seeing like huge flashes of bright white light, or like a yellow, golden, sort of like sparks of bright light. Those are your angels. If you see them, it's a confirmation. I was also getting something like fireflies. If you see a firefly, this is your confirmation. They're like those glowing insects. The letter S, Archangel Raphael. There's a lot of healing energy, like especially the heart center. I'm feeling a lot of like tingling and warmth. So there's a lot of healing and beautiful radiating energy. I don't know if someone is buying like an emerald or a green aventurine. I heard lepidolite as well. I'm getting the image of, I heard two things. I heard Lord Shiva and I also heard Lord Bhairav. Okay, and the energy here is, it's just sitting on top of a rock, meditating, powerful. This could also indicate you are doing meditation or taking up some form of yoga. And I see this person just so centered regardless of whatever's happening in their life. And this cup, like, it's such a powerful energy. And he's just like balanced himself on two rocks, and it's not even on the center, it's on the sides of the thighs, just below the knees. So you're learning to balance yourself in the midst of chaos. You have some powerful ancestors and guides with you. Pile number 2, the destroyer of evil. I mean, no one can mess with you. They can try, but they'll fail. You've like come up from some really heavy, I'm just gonna say it, okay, like some really shitty period in your life. And you've come out so strong. Like resilience and courage are your strong points. Like, here it's giving me the energy of the Tower card. Like everything around you is crumbling and you are just there, like in the eye of the storm. I want to say standing tall, but this guy's just like, it's so wonderful just looking at this image. It's just so powerful. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep going. Just keep grounding, keep cleansing your aura from time to time. And I want to say, like, mentally you've really worked on yourself, because it all starts with the mind. So you have an amazing control over your mind, your thoughts and your emotions. If not, this is about you doing more of that. I mean, I've not seen something so powerful like this in a really long time. Yeah, here I'm seeing like the falcon. So you're being watched over. You have some very loyal people with you as well, in and in spirit, like in body and also in spirit, I want to say. I'm seeing something like 2 hooks. I'm not sure what this means just yet. I mean, one could be that you're hooked onto something, or that you are very determined and focused. This could represent maybe 2 things in your life. I mean, you're a very determined individual is what I want to say. Like nothing deters you. And I'm seeing a cheetah, you know, and they are like, I think, one of the fastest animals, if I'm not mistaken. So it's speed, focus, also tact, you know, like you have your eyes on the prize. I mean, it's like the horse with blinkers, but in a good way, you know, you're so focused that nothing and no one can like shake you. I also heard the Black Panther. I don't know if that has any significance to you. I'm seeing a polar bear. I see a lot of people who admire you. I'm also seeing like there are these 2-3 images of like prehistoric animals, or it could be dinosaurs, but I'm basically seeing the bones or the fossils. It's more like the vertebrae of these animals. So I don't know what that has to do with you, if it's of any interest. Especially this one. Okay, they say there's no real meaning. It was just meant to be said, and whoever resonates with it would. Could also be something to do with discovery. Maybe you're inventing something is what I got. You know how they keep brushing like all these different sites, and then they find a bone, and then they find a piece of something. So maybe you are putting something together, maybe you're studying something, maybe you will be creating or inventing something of your own, or you'll come out with some thesis perhaps. You could be into some sort of research and analysis of some kind. This gives me the energy of Batman. You may be somebody that is nocturnal, in the sense maybe you work better at night, or maybe you get better ideas at night. But yeah, something to do with winged creatures, something to do with animals that fly, or something to do with the night. The number 2, something about a circus. Not my monkey, not my circus. Okay, let's take your cards. Butterfly, a change for the better. Desk, with pay attention to your work. The kite, with vacation. You have the astral house of wealth. The hills, with obstacles to overcome. Chair-filled, someone new is entering your life. We have the astral house of marriage. Well, that fits here well. Oops. Then we have the hammock, with taking a vacation physically or mentally. So you have 2 such cards. And we have cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, so few things when I was looking at the cards, what popped up is, one, you have somebody coming into your life. This is obviously not for everybody. Secondly, I got you should accept valid criticism, something to do with your work. Okay, so maybe somebody's going to give you suggestions or different ideas. Just be open to hearing them out. Okay, I heard that you are very good at what you do, and you're also very streamlined and focused, but sometimes I get that you may be somebody who overdoes things. Okay, you may be an extremist, which is why there is also this so many messages about taking a break, taking a vacation, or doing something which is completely out of what you currently normally do. Okay, it's like obstacles, problems will keep coming and going. You need to learn how to take time out for yourself. And I feel that is something which will do better for you. It's up to you. It's always up to you. There's something better. So there is some change coming. Whether you like it or not, there is some change coming. Whether you accept it or not is up to you. Ask for help from others. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, there's some people who are just very like alpha. It's like it's me, only me, like I know the best, or I don't need anyone in my life. No. This could also be someone who's single and thinks that, no, you don't require anybody and nothing's going to happen to you if you choose to remain single. But it's just good to explore. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. Full moon in Aquarius, which is show the world the real you. There's something coming up in regards to sometimes you may be somebody that's scared of getting hurt and you have a sort of a facade, okay, that you show to the world. But you're a different person within, the actual real you. So maybe it's time to bring that out. And maybe a break or a vacation or doing something fun or doing something which is completely out of the ordinary for you might actually, you know, bring that out in you, bring out that different side of you. Maybe you will discover something about yourself that even you didn't know existed. And we have new moon in Capricorn with your hard work is paying off. Alright, so that was your reading, group number 2. I hope it helped and I will see you in the next one. Bye, take care.